Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has already arrived in Washington for a meeting with US President Donald Trump. He wrote about this on his Telegram channel. He noted that everyone wants to end the war, but peace must be lasting.
Not like it was years ago, when Ukraine was forced to give up Crimea and part of our east, part of Donbass. And Putin just used that as a springboard for a new attack.
Zelenskyy also reminded everyone about the so-called security guarantees of 1994, which ultimately didn't work.
Crimea shouldn't have been given up, just like after 2022 Ukrainians didn't give up Kyiv, Odessa, or Kharkiv.
The president added that Ukrainians are fighting for their land, for their independence. Right now, the Ukrainian armed forces have successes in the Donetsk and Sumy regions. The president expressed confidence Ukraine can defend itself, secure lasting security. Ukrainians will be thankful to President Trump and the United States.
Russia must bring an end to this war, which it started itself. And I sincerely hope that our combined strength with America and our European friends and allies will effectively force Russia to achieve a real and lasting peace.
Before meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, US President Donald Trump posted on his social network Truth Social, stating,
President of Ukraine Zelenskyy can end the war with Russia almost immediately, if he wants to. Or he can choose to keep fighting. Remember how it all started. You can't get Crimea back, which Obama gave away 12 years ago without a single shot being fired. Ukraine will not join NATO. Some things never change.
Trump also stated that a big day is coming up at the White House.
There have never been so many European leaders here at the same time. It is a great honor for me to host them.
At the same time, a recent Bloomberg report indicates that Donald Trump will likely demand that significant territory be formally ceded to the Russian Federation, and it is widely expected that the United States will primarily focus on securing concessions from Kyiv, while its European allies will strongly insist that Trump absolutely not abandon Ukraine. The Financial Times notes that Zelenskyy is ready to compromise and agree to a peaceful settlement of the war along the current front line, so as not to withdraw the Ukrainian armed forces from Donbass. Ukrainian Armed Forces serviceman and political analyst Kyrylo Sazonov drew attention to the words of Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Rubio's summary, which is being taken into account, suggests that there won't be any pressure. A deal will be offered, terms will be proposed. It's already clear that we won't accept them. No one is going to pressure, intimidate, or threaten us like they did in the winter.
On August 18th, a meeting is scheduled at the White House with the participation of Donald Trump, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, and a number of European leaders. According to media reports, Kyiv and Europe still don't fully understand what exactly the leaders of the US and the Russian Federation agreed upon during their 3-hour conversation in Alaska. That's why Trump has to explain everything to them in person.